Number 10 in Pro Bowl voting, bruh. Yes, let's pull it up right. Came out
Like, subscribe, and hit that bell.
earlier today. It say Pro Bowl quarterbacks top 10 in votes. Drake May, Josh Allen, Matthew Stafford, Dak Prescott, Patrick Mahomes, Jordan Love, Caleb Williams, Jared Goff, Sam Darnold, and none other than Shedeur. Now, as y'all can see there, he's number 10 in votes. Will the NFL hate and not let Shedeur Sanders go to the Pro Bowl?
Browns owner Jimmy Haslam basically pushed the NFL to place Shedeur Sanders into the Pro Bowl top 10 after Shedeur finished number 10 in quarterback voting even though he only had 2 starts. And the fact that he received more votes than Bo Nix, while the Browns organization officially shared it on their social media, proves that even the team that tried to keep him stuck on the bench can no longer ignore the fans' voice anymore. But here's where things become completely wild. Shedeur is ranked ahead of proven starters and even Rookie of the Year contenders after playing only part of the season, causing insiders to say this entire Shedeur effect is legendary and that if Shedeur had been allowed to play when he should have played like Cam Ward and Jackson Dart, he would clearly be in this conversation. The craziest part, Browns fans are actually attacking their own quarterback in the comments, saying, "Why do we have one of the worst quarterbacks getting voted? And how can you be taken seriously with Shedeur Sanders on the list?" Showing that even when the NFL, the fans, and the voting numbers all prove Shedeur belongs in the Pro Bowl top 10, there is still a group of haters who refuse to accept he has already proven he is a top quarterback in the league. And the biggest shock, an insider revealed Shedeur's nomination may never be announced and warned that now the Browns posted this, he will gain more votes, suggesting even the NFL could try to stop Shedeur from actually making the Pro Bowl, despite fans voting him into the top 10 because the league cannot handle a rookie with limited starts outperforming veterans who played all season. Look, everyone needs to understand what just happened because barely anyone is talking about this story the way they should be. This should be everywhere. This should be on ESPN. This should be trending across every sports show, but it isn't. And do you know why? Because the NFL does not want to admit what just happened. Shedeur Sanders just reached the Pro Bowl top 10 in quarterback voting. Number 10. I will say it again. Number 10 in the entire NFL. An insider covering this situation said it best. I don't know why nobody is talking about this, but this is crazy to me. This should be everywhere. This whole Shedeur effect is legendary. Legendary is the word. Because what Shedeur just did is truly unheard of. Let me explain the rankings because you need to see who Shedeur is competing against. Number 1, Drake May. Number 2, Josh Allen. Number 3, Matthew Stafford. Number 4, Dak Prescott. Number 5, Patrick Mahomes. Number 6, Jordan Love. Number 7, Caleb Williams. Number 8, Jared Goff. Number 9, Sam Darnold. Number 10, Shedeur Sanders. Look at those names closely. Drake May, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Jared Goff, Sam Darnold. These are quarterbacks who have been starting all season long. And Shedeur Sanders, who only has 4 starts because the Browns kept him on the bench for half the season, is ranked number 10. That is crazy. That is legendary. That is the Shedeur effect happening right now. Now here is the question everyone should be asking. Will the NFL hate on Shedeur and stop him from making the Pro Bowl? Because an insider brought up this exact concern. Will the NFL block Shedeur Sanders and not let him reach the Pro Bowl? That is the next question because clearly the fans and the people believe he deserves to be there. And that is the main point. The fans voted him into the top 10. This was not a media vote. This was not a coach's choice. This was the fans speaking through their votes. And the fans said Shedeur Sanders deserves to be in the Pro Bowl discussion. But now the question remains, will the NFL respect the fans' decision or will they find a way to keep Shedeur out because he does not match their story?
The fans and the people think he's more deserving to be there. And by oh golly, if Shedeur Sanders would have had his opportunity to play when he was supposed to play, like all of the other quarterbacks that was in his class, like your Cam Ward, Jackson Darts, he would have been no question in this conversation. But we ultimately know what the Browns did. They been hating on Shedeur. But it don't matter because the people, when I tell y'all the people will speak, the people will voice their opinions, and people is voting. Now, guys, we got to keep voting. I want to see
Now let's talk about what could have been, because the insider made a very important point. Oh my goodness, if Shedeur Sanders had gotten his chance to play when he was supposed to play, just like the other quarterbacks in his class, such as Cam Ward and Jackson Dart, he would easily be in this conversation. No question. Think about that for a moment. Cam Ward has been starting all season. Jackson Dart has been starting all season. Bo Nix has been starting all season. Drake May has been starting all season. But Shedeur, the Browns forced him to sit on the bench while Dillon Gabriel struggled. They made him stand on the sideline while the offense collapsed. They did not give him first-team reps, they threw him into a game cold against the Ravens. And still, after all that disrespect, after only 4 starts, Shedeur is ranked number 10 in Pro Bowl voting. Imagine if he played the entire season. Imagine if Kevin Stefanski had started him in Week 1 like he should have. Imagine if Shedeur got the same chances as Cam Ward and Jackson Dart. He would easily be in the top 5. He might even be fighting for number 1. But even with all the obstacles, even with all the hate, even with the Browns trying to hide him, the fans saw what Shedeur can do and voted him into the top 10. The insider continued, but we all know what the Browns did. They have been hating on Shedeur, but it doesn't matter because the people will always speak. When I tell y'all the people will speak, the people are voting. The people will speak. That is what this is about. The Browns organization tried to hold Shedeur back. Kevin Stefanski tried to keep him on the bench. Mary Kay Cabot tried to lower expectations. The media tried to push stories about drafting another quarterback. But the fans said, we see what Shedeur can do, and we want him in the Pro Bowl. The insider added, now everyone, we need to keep voting. I want to see Shedeur in the top 5 on the quarterback list. Number 10 is fine, but he should be top 5. He belongs there. And honestly, the insider is right. Shedeur should be in the top 5. He has thrown for over 1,000 yards in 4 starts. He has shown elite accuracy. He has shown confidence and leadership. He threw 4 touchdowns against the Titans. He has done more with less than almost any quarterback on that list. So yes, number 10 is nice, but Shedeur deserves top 5. But here is where things get even more interesting. The insider said, now that I think about it, he probably is top 5. They just don't like him and dropped him to number 10, messing with the NFL. What if the NFL really did change the rankings? What if Shedeur was actually top 5 in votes, but the league pushed him down to number 10 because they did not want to admit a rookie with limited starts is beating experienced veterans? I would not be surprised. We have seen how the NFL works. We have seen how they protect their stories. We have seen how they control narratives. And Shedeur Sanders becoming a Pro Bowler after sitting on the bench half the season is not the story they want. Now let me show you something that is truly crazy. A viral post said, superstar quarterback and Browns rookie Shedeur Sanders has the top 10 most Pro Bowl points among all NFL quarterbacks. Shedeur only had 2 starts, yet he proved to fans he is a top quarterback in the league. He even has more votes than Bo Nix. Bo Nix is the Broncos' starting quarterback. He has played all season. He is leading the Broncos toward the playoffs. He is in the Rookie of the Year race. And Shedeur Sanders, with just 4 starts, has more Pro Bowl votes than him. The insider had the perfect reaction. There are people in Colorado calling Bo Nix and the Broncos the best team in football. The best team in the league. Bo Nix is supposed to be a Shedeur fan. I am just going to leave it at that. I am just going to leave it right there. Facts. Bo Nix should be a Shedeur fan because Shedeur proved that even with limited playing time, he is more popular with fans. He is more exciting to watch. He is more deserving of Pro Bowl attention. That is not disrespect to Bo Nix. It is simply the truth.
The Browns react to this. They put this on their Instagram page, on their X account yesterday. They stated up-to-date ranks on the final day of Pro Bowl votes. We got till midnight to get those numbers up. So it said fan vote rankings. Myles Garrett coming in at number 2. Joe Patino at number 3. Malik Collins at number 5. Denzel Ward at number 7. And none other than Shedeur Sanders is number 10. Shedeur Sanders. And look at Denzel as number 10, baby. Seems like Shedeur Sanders haters only have a small community on his app. Definitely, bro. Somebody said, I love how God gets the last laugh. Y'all mad at the wrong people. The NFL put him on there. Take it up with them. As long as he is there, his fans will support.
Now here is where this story takes a very interesting turn. The Browns actually responded to Shedeur's Pro Bowl ranking. They shared it on their official social media account. The insider reported the Browns did respond to this situation. They posted it on their Instagram page, on their X account yesterday. They wrote, updated ranks on the final day of Pro Bowl voting. We have until midnight to raise the numbers. The Browns shared the fan vote rankings. Myles Garrett number 2, Joel Bitonio number 3, Malik Collins number 5, Denzel Ward number 7, Shedeur Sanders number 10. The Browns organization officially recognized Shedeur's Pro Bowl ranking. The same organization that tried to keep him stuck on the bench. The same organization that gave him incorrect plays on his wristband. The same organization thinking about drafting another quarterback. They had no choice but to acknowledge it because the fans made it impossible to ignore. Someone in the comments said, "It looks like Shedeur Sanders haters are only a small group on this app." Exactly. The haters are loud, but they are not the majority. Most fans see Shedeur's talent. Most fans voted him into the top 10. Another comment said, "I love how God always gets the last laugh." Y'all are mad at the wrong people. The NFL put him on the list. Take it up with them. As long as he's there, his fans will support him. God getting the last laugh is powerful because all season long people doubted Shedeur. Kevin Stefanski kept him on the bench. Mary Kay Cabot questioned whether he was the answer. Fans said he was not ready. But in the end, Shedeur is in the Pro Bowl top 10 and the haters cannot change that. Of course, the hate did not stop. Look at some of these comments. "This is embarrassing. Sanders is on the list and Stroud is not. We have the most delusional fan base. Shedeur's nomination will never be announced. Now that the Browns posted this, he will get more votes. How can anyone take this seriously with Shedeur Sanders on the list? Why are we voting for one of the worst quarterbacks?" These are Browns fans. These are people who should support their own quarterback, yet they are hating on Shedeur for being in the Pro Bowl top 10. That is crazy. That is embarrassing. That is what is wrong with part of the Browns fan base. The insider's response was perfect. Look at Browns fans hating on Shedeur. Everyone in Cleveland is not supporting him. And that is true. Not everyone in Cleveland believes in Shedeur. But it does not matter because fans across the country support him. The people are voting, and he is in the top 10 whether local haters like it or not. One last thing before I finish. A video is going viral of a fan at a Browns game wearing a Fire Kevin Stefanski jersey. The insider said, "This fan was at the game wearing a Fire Kevin Stefanski jersey. This is really funny." That shows the feeling in Cleveland right now. Fans are tired of Kevin Stefanski. They are tired of the coaching staff holding Shedeur back. They are tired of excuses. And now that Shedeur is in the Pro Bowl top 10, the pressure on Stefanski just increased even more. So here is my question for you. When Shedeur Sanders ranks number 10 in Pro Bowl voting with only 4 starts while having more votes than Bo Nix, who played all season, does that show the people recognize his talent even when the Browns tried to hide him? When the Browns finally post Shedeur's Pro Bowl ranking after months of downplaying him, does that mean Jimmy Haslam forced them to admit what fans already knew? And when Browns fans attack their own quarterback in the comments, saying it is embarrassing and not serious, does that prove there is a toxic group that will never support Shedeur no matter what he does? Share your thoughts because Shedeur Sanders just made Pro Bowl top 10 history as a rookie with limited starts, and fans need to keep voting to push him into the top 5 where he belongs. If you believe Shedeur earned this through elite play and the voice of the people, and you want to see him make the Pro Bowl despite possible NFL interference, hit subscribe because we will keep tracking every vote, every ranking, and every attempt to downplay what Shedeur Sanders has done in just 4 starts.